Hey girl, hey, I'm back with another video. We're doing press-ons today. Stay tuned if you're interested. All right, so if you looked at my last video, you know that I got these 3XL nail tips from Amazon. If this is your first time here, welcome girl. The link will be down in the description box. It is in my storefront, so shop my storefront, guys. Everything that I present to you is going to be linked one way or the other in my description. So I am going to go ahead and take the nail tips, and because this is a custom order, I am going to be sending 20. So I'm just gonna count from biggest to smallest, and we're gonna do a set of 10, and we're gonna do the next set of 10. So this is the first set of 10, and y'all see me counting because I'm trying to get these nail tips to stay on this tray, and then I forget where I stopped at. So the nail trays as well, the press-on holders, are also linked in the description. It is connected to my storefront, and they are really simple to add on. So let me tell y'all how I rig these up. Y'all know y'all usually see like the blue up under there that's meshed, like that holds, like that tacky, girl. So what had happened was I didn't have time to go and get any, and I needed to get the order out. So I took the double-sided tape that you use to hold the nails down in the actual packaging box. Girl, that's what that clear is. Sure did. And cut them into little pieces, put it on top of that, push the nail tip down, and it stuck just like the same thing. So that's what I'm using. The tacky putty stuff that you would normally use is also in my storefront. So I did purchase that once before. I just got to get some more, but you know, you improvise. So you see that I have now placed all the nails onto the holder, and I'm going to start to shape them. This customer wanted a coffin set, so I'm going to lightly do a coffin. You could do this with your hand file. Y'all know I work smarter, not harder, so we're going to use the drill to kind of shape, and then we'll go back later to kind of redefine everything. But I just like the fastest process ever. Now look, press-ons was all good until I had to hold these little bitty nails. My hands was cramping up and everything, but it was worth it in the end. So just go ahead and file your shape, cut your length. She wanted these to be extra long, so thank God. I love extra long nails, and for 2, I didn't have to do a lot of filing and cutting. All I had to do was shape. So after you get finished shaping them into your desired length, you're going to want to make sure that you get all the dust off. So go ahead and dust off the top, and then go ahead and hand file just to redefine the shape. So I'm going to take them off one by one just to make sure that they're kind of dusted off underneath and on top, and that the shape is redefined. Whatever I missed with the drill, I got with the actual hand file. And that little brush, y'all, I got that from like the $1.25 store. Girl, ain't nothing $1 no more. Nothing. We can't even say going to the dollar store, go to the Dollar Tree. Nothing is $1 anymore, but that's what I got it from. So as you can see, I just kind of have a method of taking each tip off that I'm doing and then setting them to the side, still in the order as if they were going to go on the tray. So when I'm done, I know what order to put them back on the tray. As you can see, that's all I'm doing. I'm just reshaping them, and be very careful because, you know, if you like me and you don't rig some stuff up, girl, they're gonna keep on flying off. But I love how the designs and stuff come out with these. But y'all, holding these little tips in my hands like this, I don't know what it is, but it be burning my hands up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the nails back on the tray because I got my desired shape for this one, and I'm going to go ahead and do that for the next, and then we'll move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed your first stop. Our next location is gonna... You said what? A wormhole?
Now, I showed y'all this in the last video. If you didn't watch the last video of how I created the jelly kind of look, or the color acrylic look without the actual color acrylic, then please check out that video. After you watch this one, I will make sure I link it up at the top so you could just click and it'll take you back to that previous one. But I'm also showing you here how to do it, so that's all I did. I just took some polish. This is very controversial. Some people say don't do it because the chemistry doesn't work together properly. Some people say they've been doing it for years. We say we're going to use it today, okay? Because the look that I needed, the type of color that I needed, I didn't have the exact acrylic for it, and sis wasn't going to drive 45 minutes to go get a container of acrylic. Okay, so we just improvised again. Use what you got, especially since this is not going to be directly on the customer's skin. It's just going to be on the actual nail tip. So use it to your discretion. If you want to try it out, try it out. I've already showed you how to do that, and it's very simple, it's very easy, it's very cost effective. You just have to know how to manipulate the acrylic when it comes down to using the monomer as well. So you see that it did tint it a little pink like I wanted it. The only problem is I didn't realize I didn't have too much of that color left over, so sis ran out, girl. It's gonna be a lot of improvising in this video, okay? But I show y'all everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, the high points, the low points of everything that I'm doing, because I don't want to set up any type of false hopes on anything. What you see is what you get when you come to this channel. So I am going to go ahead and finish applying the pink to the nails that I want pink. So in the request that the customer had sent me, she wants cow print. In that cow print, she doesn't want them all white. Some of them were kind of like a pink tone, some of them were kind of like a nude tone. So I just wanted to kind of play around with the look to see which acrylic looks best where. And you'll see me kind of change it up a little later in the video, but I just want to show you how I apply my acrylic to my tips. Now, everybody doesn't do acrylic tips. I personally like them, and I offer both. So if you are interested in purchasing any of my press-ons, then please visit my website, which is also linked down below. It is www.thedippedlife.com. You can order them there. I have a lot of different options for you. You do get to choose the size and the shape that you want. And I have different designs. So pretty much, honestly, pretty much every video that you've seen me do, every style you see me do, they all can be turned into press-on nails. So if you can see right here, it is getting kind of dry or clunky. That is the risk that you take when you are going to mix the polish in with the liquid. And some people say to use gel polish and not regular polish, but this all I got, sis, so we're gonna use this, okay? So go ahead and finish applying your colors. So I like to do my basic nudes and pinks first, and then I double back with the white, just because the white could also mix and stain the monomer, which don't tell nobody, but that's how a lot of people get that milky white color in their acrylic. Not the super white, but the milky white, like they do those flower bath nails and stuff like that. They put a little white polish in a monomer and use it with clear. I'll show y'all that, because I think I have that type of video coming up this week sometime, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, and so now you can see, as I ran out of the pink, I am picking up more of a nude color, which still has a pink undertone, and it's also still giving me a little bit of pink tint from the monomer. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the nude nails with this color. I am also going to double back on those pink, because I realized I didn't have enough pink left over for my other 10 sets of nails, but I do have some of this nudish pinkish kind of acrylic remaining. So I'm going to go back over the pink as well and just kind of blend that in with the rest, and then I'll make the others white. So just go ahead and put on your nude acrylic, and then we'll move on from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed your first stop. Our next location is gonna... You said what? A wormhole? Wait, what?
Yes, okay, so let me... Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for riding with us.
Hold on, wait. I am not looking at the past.
I'm aware.
I am looking even further. Is that us right there?
Like I said,
Are we in the wormhole now?
there is nothing to worry.
All right, now that my nude is on, here is my white, and I am going to go ahead and apply that to the rest of the clear nails that you see that's still on the tray, left and untouched.
So if you have something you need to handle that's back there, I would definitely start meditating and clearing it out right now.
Yeah, go ahead and put the white on. Take your time with the white because you know the white tends to run, so you have to pick it up, let it sit for a minute, a little longer than normal, and then go ahead and apply it to the tips. Now when you're doing press-ons, you want to make sure that you are applying the acrylic at a good consistency. You don't want it to be too thick, but you don't want it to be too thin either. Me, honestly, I prefer to lay a thinner layer of acrylic because those nail tips are already thick and durable itself. Like I can literally just paint those tips and put them on and they're gonna be thick. So I didn't want them to be too bulky. Also, when you get up to the cuticle area of the press-on nail, you want to make sure that you lay a thin, like thin, okay, like the way we want our body to be thin. It needs to be as thin as possible at the top because you don't want a big bulge. You want to, make it look as natural as possible and not that the press-on is about to pop off, So just go ahead and make sure it's thin as possible and then start to file to remove any types of bumps and humps and lovely lady mumps. I always mess that up, y'all. Anyway, so yeah, go ahead and file. Also, do not neglect underneath the nail because just as much as it's important to make sure it's clean once you did it like a full set on a customer, it's very important that underneath the nail is very clean when it comes down to a press on because sis, they can take their press on and off. They can look up under there all day. Girl, just make sure that it is clean, it's flush, so it can apply and glue on and stick and adhere to the natural nail every time they apply it. So you saw me, reshaping the sides, also reshaping the shape just to make sure it's a little bit more sharp. And I'm going to go up under each of the press-on nails just to make sure there's no excess acrylic that may have run over, any extra glue or anything that shouldn't be under there, just so it can be a smooth application. So I did slow it down, but y'all know your girl is going to speed this up, right? Because y'all know every time we get to the drill process, I'm going to speed it up. It's repetitive and it's the same thing. So unless y'all need a electric drill file type of tutorial, I'm most likely going to speed this part up in every video. Yeah, some people are okay with the speed, some people want it to be slowed down, so I slowed it down at the beginning and then we're going to zoom the rest of the way through because it's the same thing, just shape, file, shape, file, shape, file. You can also do this with a hand file, but sis, if y'all do this with a hand file, God bless America, because y'all hands is going to be on fire. Somebody going to need some Epsom salt baths to soak their fingers in because they so small to hold when you're trying to shape them. And then if you hand filing on top of that, girl, y'all going to see I threw that file down. I threw that foul down. I was like Mary at the Super Bowl halftime show when she passed out. That's how my hands felt when I got finished doing it. So more power to you if you decide to hand foul. But me and my hands, we're gonna drill as much as possible, and then we'll go in with the hand foul and do minimum work. So I'm gonna let this finish, guys, and then I'll see y'all when we get to the next part. Girl, how we always we already to the next part. Okay, so here we are filing, and as far as what I'm doing, I feel like I'm not filing hard. As you can see, it's just like gently touching it, almost like the buffer would do. And I'm just like smoothing out any type of lumps or bumps or imperfections or dips, and try to make sure that everything else is as even as possible. And you see how quick that was. I'm gonna light, and then shape, and I'm gonna put it onto the sides because I did majority of the work with the drill. So I encourage each of you to get a drill and learn to practice with it, because I really feel like your durability, your longevity of your energy, as well as your strength, as long as your muscles and your body, your anatomy, like those are all important for you to take care of. That's a big part of your self care that you need as a nail tech, because this type of work can wear the body down. So don't wear yourself out, sis, with this hand file. Okay, I learned to do nails with the hand file only, and then I moved to the drill. I was just intimidated by the drill because I didn't know what I was doing, but the drill made my life so much easier with anything that I do. So now we're done with the filing, and I've talked y'all head off about the filing. We're gonna spray it because it's ashy. We're gonna make sure all the debris and stuff is off of it, so we can start to put the design on. So what I did here, I went back with the white because I wanted it to be white. Okay. Also, I know I did a thin layer of white, so I wanted to make sure that I thickened it up just a little bit with a gel coat. So I went ahead and put a gel coat of white just to make sure that it is as perfect as possible, and like my speech right now. And make sure you get the sides. I also made sure that I got the bottom half of the nails. And y'all see me do that swiggly thing. Girl, I saw that on TikTok the other day, and I'm like, why they doing the swivelly thing? Is it just so it can be like aesthetically pleasing and cute? Girl, no, it just went on there like butter. When I was doing it straight, it was catching, it was sticky, and I don't know, it was just weird. But it's a method to the madness. Not everything is about being cute. Y'all see, now I'm gonna wear the squid. Girl, I'm gonna wear it out now. I'm gonna paint everything on squiggly line. But it works. Y'all should try it. If y'all ain't did it already. If you have done it, then shame on you for not telling me. Because y'all know I'm about working smarter, not harder. So go ahead and not foul. We already passed that part. Shine them up, girl. Shine them up. Put the gel polish on there. Put it in the I'm about to say put them in the box. Put them in to cure for 60 seconds and go on to the next. This is the second hand that I'm doing, and I'm just putting the squiggly lines down there, making sure it's nice and shiny, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds as well. Also, when I get finished with that first coat, I do go back in and make sure that it's shined up with a second coat. No, I'm not, girl. Yes, I am. I don't know what I just did, y'all. Girl, what's wrong with me today? This video is leaving me. Seriously. Okay, look. This is the cow print. My version of the cow print. So, this is so super easy. If you've been with me since I started this channel 2 months ago, because I'm a beginner with this nail thing as far as the nail channel. I've been doing nails for 6 years plus, but the nail channel is new. So if y'all been with me, y'all know I can't draw. So what I do is bring tutorials to you guys and styles, the latest, newest, hottest styles And I help y'all figure out how to do that the easiest way possible, especially for people that can't draw like me or beginner nail techs. So don't allow something that you can't do, which you can do because it's all about practice, but don't allow your weakness or imperfections to get in the way of you being great. I can't draw, but baby, these nails, by the end of it, you ain't gonna be able to tell. So that's what I'm here for, is to help you guys do the same thing and achieve the same thing for your clientele, because once you stay up on the latest and you stay hip and with the dope stuff, that is what helps your clientele as well. And it's all about practice, but there's a lot of ways to get and achieve different looks and different styles. And we're not going to lose out on no money, sis, because we can't draw, or because we get intimidated by a specific design or look or anything of that sort. Look at me right there. That went from cow print to that it looked like those papers that they show at the psychiatrist, the black and white paper with the splats on it. Girl, that's what that looked like, because I got so happy thinking I knew what I was doing. And if you look at this long enough, girl, it went from looking like a cow to a Dalmatian. Girl, I didn't know what I was drawing by the end of this. I didn't know what I was drawing by the end of this nail tutorial, but we made it work. So I'm just putting splats all on the nail, literally dots and squiggly lines, and I'm filling them in, and that's all you do. It's the simplest style you could ever do, and when it comes together, it is so bomb. Like, everybody that I've shown so far really loves this look, and I do as well. So this is something that can be very, very popular, and I've already got a lot of hits on it as far as orders that they're wanting to order this set. It is available. I just posted it last night. So girl, if you want it, get on the website www.theziplife.com. Also, if you want to make them yourself, here's your video where you could do the design on your clients, or you can make your own custom press-ons for yourself or for your client if they're interested in this look. So we're done with the design. You're going to put dots and lines and all kinds of squiggly stuff and fill it in on all the nails, okay? Once you get finished doing that, because I am using gel, you're going to cure it for 60 seconds. After you cure the design, you're going to go back in with a clear gel top coat, and you're going to coat it. Make sure you coat it very good. Make sure you cap it very good, because you don't want to cause any issues once you are getting ready to ship that order out, or when your client gets up from your table. Girl, you do not want them to say, oh, my design came off. Also, if you're using gel, it is still going to be wet until you cure it. So girl, it's going to be everywhere. There ain't going to be no cow no more, or Dalmatian. Ain't going to be nothing but a blob, like the therapist. All right, guys, so this is how it turned out. Let me know what y'all think about it. Let me know if you got any other ideas that you would like for me to do, any other press-on sets that you would like for me to do. If you are interested in seeing me do more press-on sets, please let me know in the description box. No, in the comment section, child. The video done ran out on me, and I'm still talking. I gotta go. Like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Let's grow this popsicle stand. Okay. I think it's enough. Okay, bye. But no talk, it control my fate. Taking more blows, I feel no pain.